best wishes and love to our Southeast Asian communities. What a special day today. Everyone feeling good today? That's right. Such a special event. I was so proud. I'm New York City Council Member Shekhar Krishnan, proudly representing Elmhurst and Jackson Heights and Woodside, the first Indian American elected to our City Council. And with Speaker Julie Menon, with Council Member Linda Lee, and my colleagues, we are so proud to host our Southeast Asian festivals, Songkran, Thingyan, every year at City Hall. The first one we did was several years ago, and every year since then, it has been an honor to celebrate our Thai, our Burmese, all our communities of Southeast Asia here at City Hall, and to bring our cultures from back home, and also from Elmhurst and Jackson Heights and Woodside here to City Hall. So welcome everybody. We have a great program and much more to say, but I want to start by introducing Yun Wadi Ong and Nu Tan Kim to sing the national anthem. Please come on up. Let's give them one more round of applause. That was so well done. What a great way to open up the program. Now, I want to call up, we always have a very special way to open up our events today, and that is to kick it off with our water ceremony. Water and appreciation of family are important elements during Songkran and Thingyan festivities. The ceremony represents a period of reuniting with family members and purification. Water holds a profound purpose during Songkran and Thingyan, since it represents cleaning, renewal, and washing away negativity for the dawn of the new year. We now invite our council members who are here, Councilmember Linda Lee, to the front with me to receive the water pouring over our hands to wash away bad luck and bring in good fortune for the upcoming new year. We'll now begin Rodnam Damhua, our water ceremony. Come on up, Councilmember Lee. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for such a beautiful ceremony to start such an auspicious holiday celebration. I'm so glad we can all be here in the People's House to celebrate Thingyan, Songkran, and our traditional Buddhist New Year. Songkran is an important event in the Buddhist calendar and is widely celebrated throughout Southeast Asia as the beginning of the traditional Buddhist New Year. A time to commemorate the end of the dry season. Tonight and throughout Songkran, we will celebrate purification, renewal, and respect. With Songkran, Thingyan, all these festivals are such a special way to not only commemorate our Southeast Asian communities, our Thai community, our Burmese community, but as I mentioned before, both Songkran and Thingyan really are the sign of a new year, a new spring, a moment of renewal and recommitment to the work ahead of us, a moment of resilience at the start of the new year. And why it's also so special to me personally is, as the first Indian American and Hindu elected to our city council, this is also the time of Vishu, which is the start of the South Indian New Year as well. And it's no coincidence that our Asian holidays, Songkran, Thingyan, Vishu, are all around the same time and all symbolize that very same deep and historic tradition that we all across Asia hold dear to us. That the new year is a time to clean our homes, clean our hearts, start brand new, a new renewal, a new spring, and a new year. We remember our families, we remember our communities, and we work together to make sure that the power of our Asian American communities is always reflected in New York City government. Before we kick off tonight's event, I need to acknowledge the partners who made tonight possible. I would like to thank our partners Moo of Thai Community USA. Can we give them a big round of applause? Brianna Sia of OCA New York. And our incredible leader of our Burmese community, Mo Chan. Mo, Brianna, it is such an honor to work with you all. Whether it's to celebrate our Burmese community through different events, to work with our Burmese small businesses, whether to celebrate our Thai community, to rename Woodside Avenue as Little Thailand Way, to celebrate all the events that we do from Songkran in our district to here at City Hall. It is an honor to work with each and every one of you to lift up our Thai, Burmese, and larger Southeast Asian communities. Thank you to local restaurants, Eternity Eats and Sophie's Kitchen for providing good food and drinks, to Aperture Community Health Center for providing dinner boxes and for always being there, Aperture, for our community, providing healthcare services, knowing the doors of the organization are always open for our API communities. And of course, the Thai Eatery. Thank you to Royal Thai Consul General Somjai Thapapong for joining today's celebration. Consul General. Every year you're here for some kind to celebrate. We appreciate you very much. And of course, to Speaker Mene, Councilmember Lee, Councilmember Martin, Councilmember Hanks, for co-sponsoring Songkran and Thingyan celebrations at City Council. Lastly, on a more somber note, while we celebrate a new year, I also want to acknowledge the hardship that our Elmhurst community has faced in the last few months. Just a few months ago in Elmhurst, the 4th alarm fire on Diamond Avenue took the life of Alex Ung and left many injured and displaced. But to all the families who are affected by this horrific fire, who lost relatives and family members who are struggling now too, I want you to know that my office, our City Council, is by your side. We will make sure that you all have the services, the support that you need from our city government. And as we have done so much in my mind, and it was weighed on my heart, as these horrific stories of fire came forward, but On a night like tonight too, that is what I mean when I say we recommit to the work. It is to care for each and every one of us, our community, and to make sure that you all know that our city government is here for you. And my office will personally make sure that is the case. Our Burmese communities have come together time and time again, as we will always do, to help each other out and to show incredible resilience. Farah and Alicia Wynn, the two sisters who were forced to jump out of the second floor window from this fire, are now slowly making a recovery. Thank you for being here with us today. We want to wish the whole community a happy Songkran and Thingyan. May the water wash away the past and bring a fresh new beginning. From the bottom of my heart, best wishes to everyone for the new year and all my love to our Thai, Burmese, and Southeast Asian communities. Thank you all. And on that note, I'd like to bring up another good friend, a stalwart champion of our AAPI communities, not only as now the finance chair of our city council, as the co-chair of the AAPI subcommittee in the council too, but also as the leader for many years of one of the leading Korean American organizations in all of New York City. Let's give a big warm welcome to Councilmember Linda Lee.
And I just wanted to say how wonderful it is to be here in the People's House for this celebration. It is the third year that we're celebrating Songkran and Thingyan in the People's House, in the council chambers. And I just want to discuss how remarkable that is, because for the very first time in the city council, we have 8 Asian Americans, which has never happened before. And the reason why I think this is so important is because you have folks in the community that have a lot of lived experience, right? So a lot of us, like myself, are daughters of small business owners who worked very hard to sacrifice everything for my sister and myself. And without the first generation of Korean Americans, for example, we would not be able to do the work that we're doing now and to serve the community and to give back. And I just really, for our communities, especially I know in the Elmhurst, Queens area, Queens is the most diverse county in all of the United States, actually. We have the most number of languages spoken, the most number of cultures, and which means amazing food, represented here right in our very own city. But with that also comes a lot of language issues, stigma, right, that a lot of our communities face, a lot of hardships in trying to adjust and navigate the system here. How do we apply for licensing, permitting, small businesses, right? It's all very, very difficult. And so I just wanted to personally thank our leaders, Moo and Mo, and I know Brianna, and others in the community who really are the sort of bridge, right? You guys are helping a lot of folks in the community to really meet their needs. And not enough can be said to say thank you to all of you, especially a lot of the first generation that are here, that are paving the way for many of the second generation here. And so I just wanted to personally say thank you to all of you for all that you do in the community. So I want to give yourselves a round of applause. And it really, really, truly is an honor and privilege to have such diverse events right here in City Hall. Because I don't think this happened before we came on to the City Council. And so it's a very big deal, so I want to uplift that and just talk about how beautiful it is to have this event, hopefully forever moving forward in City Hall. And with that, I just wanted to welcome our first performers, the Nara Thai Dance Group, who will be performing a traditional dance called the Thai.
For the sun and sea, the beaches are calling me. The music is in the air, and laughter is everywhere. The fun is in Pattaya. The sun is in Pattaya. Stars are burning Pattaya. You'll fall in love.
Let's give one more round of applause and now I'm What a great way to open up the program. And now I'd like to introduce the first honoree of tonight's celebration. Each one of the honorees tonight have contributed to our Southeast Asian communities personally, but also left an indelible mark on our city as well. Our first honoree is So Sangda-Win. She's a devoted wife, mother of two, and longtime entrepreneur. So Sangda-Win has been a pillar of the Burmese American community in New York City for more than 20 years. Known for her unwavering generosity, she and her family consistently have opened their home, offered meals, and supported countless community events, especially during times of fear and trauma following the Burmese military dictatorship. Today, she continues her service as an executive member of the National Humanitarian Fundraising for Myanmar and a dedicated volunteer at the City Hall Thingyan event, for which we're extraordinarily grateful, embodying kindness and steadfast commitment to our community. Everyone, please join me in celebrating So Sangda-Win. Come on out.
Thank you so much for Councilman Mr. Shekhar. This recognition to me. I am happy and supporting New York Burmese community since 2003 because I'm willing to do. I will do my best for who need my help. Thanks again.
Congratulations. Also, best speech too. Very short, succinct. Very good. We got an honor for that too. Now, I want to introduce our second performance, a Burmese dance performance. We are so excited to welcome up the Burmese Angels for the second performance of the night. Let's give them a big round of applause. Support always for our API communities from here in Manhattan and Chinatown to across the city. So I've seen Councilor Marte at events not just here, but all the way up in Flushing too. So we make sure to support our community. But now I'm going to call Councilor Lee to introduce our next honoree.
Okay. So our next honoree and second proclamation goes to Ms. Pachani Junta. I'm grateful to be here tonight to recognize our second, on behalf of Majority Whip Camilla Hanks, because she could not be here tonight, so I'm very proud to do this instead of her. And Ms. Junta's journey began in Nakhon Phanom, Thailand, and in 2005, where she came to the United States in pursuit of opportunity with determination and vision. She built a career in the restaurant industry, sharing authentic Thai cuisine across New York City. Ms. Junta's impact goes beyond business. She has fostered meaningful connections with her customers, creating an environment wherever New Yorkers can come together in a spirit of respect and understanding. Even in the face of challenges, she has remained committed to inclusivity and community building. Today, we honor not only her accomplishments, but the example she sets. The Chani Junta embodies resilience, diversity, and a deep commitment to bringing people together. On behalf of Majority Whip Camilla Hanks and Council District 49, it is my honor to recognize Pachani Junta and her contributions to Staten Island and all of New York City. So let's welcome her today.
Thank you very much to the council members to recognize, and I'm truly grateful to be recognized as a woman for the small business. I would like to acknowledge the many people who have been support and inspire me. My husband, my family, my friend, and the most important thing is my employee. And I forgot what I have to say. Anyway, it is so exciting about that, this work is not going to be done alone. We are doing here is matter for our community to get stronger and get opportunity for people around you. And thank you so much for that, for everything. Thank you.
Okay, now next up we have our third performance, the second Burmese dance. So now we will welcome back the Burmese Angels for their second performance. So let's give them a big round of applause.
our third honoree of tonight's celebration, Jessica Ng. Jess Ng is a Queens-raised Muay Thai coach, gym owner, and community leader who owns King's Combat Elmhurst, creating a culturally rooted and welcoming training space for youth, families, women, and working-class workers in Little Thailand. Having passed by it many times, I can always see what a special place it is in our community. A seasoned fighter with over a decade of competitive experience, she has represented Team USA internationally, medaled at the Pan American Championships, and become a respected mentor for women and girls seeking strength, confidence, and belonging through Muay Thai. Jess has also taught self-defense workshops for hundreds across the city through community organizations, schools, nonprofits, and corporate partners, using trauma-informed and practical instruction to help people feel safer, stronger, and more empowered in their daily lives. In addition to her work as a coach and organizer, Jess is also a mother and an innovator when it comes to youth programming. She developed and launched Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai-based early childhood enrichment programs, which is really cool, as well as the Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center summer camp focused on youth empowerment, creating what she did not see available in New York City. Jess's work sits at the intersection of sports, culture, and public safety and community care. She is recognized not only for her leadership in advancing Muay Thai in Western Central Queens, but also her ongoing commitment to uplifting her community, expanding access, and using Muay Thai as a tool for confidence, connection, and collective empowerment. Her sister, Veronica, who is also here too, is also a great public servant, as well as a leader in Queens, and of course a martial arts fighter as well. So we are so proud to honor Jessica today, and I want to call her up right now. Let's give her a big round of applause. Like the all-star family here, so come on up, Veronica.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the recognition and all those words. Thank you to Councilmember Shaker Krishnan, New York City Council, and all of tonight's organizers for this meaningful recognition. I'm especially grateful to be here celebrating Songkran and Thingyan. Having the privilege to celebrate Songkran a few times in Thailand is one of the most joyous celebrations I've ever experienced. But as a coach, small business owner, mother, and proud Queens community member, this means a lot to me. I don't do it alone. But Muay Thai has shaped my life, but most importantly, it's given me a way to give back to the communities that raised me and to the neighborhoods that raised me. Growing up across Corona and Elmhurst and Jackson Heights in the 90s, we did not have access to spaces in martial arts, even though our communities deeply needed places to build confidence, empowerment, and safety. So that lived experience guides my work today. Through King's Combat Elmhurst and the Fight Collective, I've had the privilege to help create spaces where immigrant families, working families, women, youth, and people from marginalized communities feel stronger, safer, and supported, especially in the climate today. I'm proud to do this work in Queens, where culture and community and resilience all intersect so deeply. And I accept this recognition with gratitude, sharing it with my team, my family, my students, and the best borough, the world's borough.
Congratulations, Jazz. Thank you for all your great work too and for representing our Queens community so powerfully in the work that you do. And the All-Star family, I stand corrected. Veronica is a power lifter, not a martial arts fighter. So all a very powerful sister duo here. And I hope, well, Councilor Marte is left, but I do appreciate you acknowledging that Queens is the best borough in the city. Well, on that note, the final performance of the night, I want to call up for a Muay Thai showcase, King's Combat, to perform a Muay Thai duo. Very exciting. Let's bring them up.
Here we have Mo and May to show you some beautiful Muay Thai. King's Combat Lovers.
Congratulations, Jess. We created in Elmhurst too. It's on display here, and it's such a proud reflection of our Elmhurst community and the meaning of martial arts for our communities too. I want to say today too, as we close out the program, this has been such a meaningful event for us to do every year. I think as Councilman Lee said before too, we had the first Songkran and Thingyan celebration ever in the history of New York City at City Hall just 3 years ago. And every year since then, to see our communities come together, to see Elmhurst, Woodside, and our broader Thai and Burmese communities reflected here, our cultures, our power, our vibrancy in City Hall tells you how the stories of our Thai, Burmese, and Southeast Asian communities are an integral part of the stories of New York City. You cannot tell the history of New York City without telling the history of our Thai and Burmese communities. So from the bottom of my heart, happy Songkran, happy Thingyan.